Croghan's mayor says there's plenty of village history to preserve, but no space for it to be shown off. In the meantime, her own house will have to do. 7 News reporter Sandy Torres has more.
Croghan history display in the form of books, pictures, and artifacts, including this antique piece covered in ads for community businesses that's more than a century old.
This piece was recovered from an owner in Rome, from the old Miller House, which is where our current sliders stands. I love the ads on it because none of them still exist.
Julie Robinson is a former Croghan historian and now mayor. In 2017, she took up the task to recover and get some of these artifacts. Flash forward to 2023, and she has this mini museum in her home.
Robinson says history belongs on shelves and not in a closet, which is why she decided to display all of this in her home. However, she says it needs a building of its own.
Robinson says history needs to be shared generation to generation, although some might appreciate it more than others.
I think your kids will. Like people say, well, my kids don't want anything. What's the point of keeping it? And I think their kids will, the grandkids will, because it has to be that much older for people to enjoy it.
Also part of the collection, a preserved stained glass window which belonged to the Belford Church in the town of Croghan. She hopes one day these artifacts can be displayed in a permanent museum.
Maybe not in my lifetime will we get a museum, but if I can be the one that starts the museum inside my home, then maybe someday it can morph into something in a big, beautiful building.
Robinson says she'll host an open house for her mini-museum on Friday, July 7th before the village's Old Home Days Parade. Sandy Torres, 7 News.